Paris, the city of lights, the capital of romance and modern beauty. Before the lights of Paris, there was a muddy, war-torn island. The Romans called this brutal conquest Lutetia. By the year 360, heavy stone fortresses dominated the island. Paris was preparing for an inevitable war. Beneath the modern streets, ancient Roman bathhouses once echoed with power, steam, and political secrets. But empires fall. They didn't just conquer, they engineered. Colossal limestone blocks were hoisted to build massive, bloody gladiator arenas. Barbarians approached in the dark. Terrified citizens violently tore down their own monuments to build desperate defensive walls. Centuries later, construction crews accidentally cracked the modern pavement, uncovering perfectly preserved Roman mosaics hidden beneath our feet. The majestic Roman aqueducts slowly crumbled into dust, leaving behind a haunting memory of a lost ancient world.
Lord, protect this city. Defend us from the shadow. Give us the strength to stand. Keep our faith unwavering.
The Romans were wiped out. A new Frankish king claimed the ruins, raising his banners over the ashes. They buried their dead in claustrophobic heavy stone crypts underground. The dark ages of Paris had officially begun. But out of this muddy darkness,
In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti,
a divine vision emerged. The very first stone of Notre Dame was blessed. Master masons risked their lives on fragile wooden scaffolds, inventing complex architectural geometry that defied gravity itself. To hold walls made entirely of glass, they engineered the flying buttress, a towering, skeletal masterpiece of stone. Outside the church, Paris was a terrifying maze. Disease spread through dark, filthy alleys packed with leaning houses. Yet, royalty built heaven on earth. Sainte-Chapelle used thousands of stained glass pieces to create walls of pure light. Power demanded fear. The kings built the Bastille,
lower the
a
stone!
brutal, towering fortress
Pull together!
designed to crush any public rebellion.
2 deniers for the loaf.
1 is my final offer.
Finest brass pots in all of Paris!
After nearly 2 centuries of bloody labor, Notre Dame was finally completed, piercing the sky in absolute triumph.
My friends! Forward, mice! The city is ours!
The gloomy medieval shadows were eventually shattered by the Renaissance, bringing perfect symmetry and elegant Italian stone designs. Architects pushed massive stone domes to
Keep
their
the line,
absolute
citizens!
limits, building grand monuments just in time for a bloody revolution. Then, the magic of early gaslight transformed the dark boulevards, giving birth to the legendary City of Light. But the biggest shock was yet to come. One man grabbed a red pen and sentenced medieval Paris to death. Thousands of ancient homes were violently pulverized into dust. It was the most brutal urban demolition in human history. From the rubble rose a standardized utopia. Identical cream-colored stone facades locked the entire city into visual perfection. Suddenly, a massive iron monster pierced the skyline. Ironworkers hammered red-hot rivets hundreds of feet in the air. Steel and glass became the new gods of architecture. The industrial age turned Paris into a glowing, mechanical wonderland. Below the elegant streets, electric veins began to pump. The winding Art Nouveau subway swallowed millions of commuters daily. After the World Wars, stark, exposed concrete replaced ornate stone. Function brutally overtook form in the modern apartment blocks. Through every war, the pure white dome of Sacré-Cœur stood completely unbothered, watching over a rapidly changing empire. Fast forward to the future. Elegant biomechanical towers begin to rise, swallowing the ancient stone in green, translucent skins. The suffocating asphalt is ripped away. Magnetic transit glides silently over lush, glowing bio-boulevards, breathing life back into Paris. Deep underwater, the abandoned subway tunnels are reborn as massive, glowing turbines harvesting endless clean energy from the river. The historic Eiffel Tower no longer just stands there. It operates as a radiant, light-reactive fusion energy observatory. Concrete skyscrapers are replaced by colossal vertical farms. Hydroponic towers now feed millions within the city's sustainable glowing borders. Even the ancient Roman cobblestones are replaced. Pedestrians now walk across high-tech, bioluminescent pathways that light up the night. For the elite, anti-gravity technology allows floating residential habitats to drift peacefully above the ancient grounded city below. Inside Notre Dame, Gothic stone perfectly embraces a hovering magnetic fusion core. The past and the future finally merge. Holographic museums now display exactly how a muddy tribal island evolved over two brutal, beautiful, and chaotic millennia. Paris is no longer just a city. It is a living, breathing, eternal masterpiece of human architectural survival.